Hello guys, and welcome to a new podcast approaches. You might be wondering, where have we been? I've been wondering that too, to be honest, because I am not exactly sure.
Oi, how you doing, guys? It's AntKeepsGaming here. As Wes said, we just don't know what's happening. We tried to start this a few weeks now. To get back into it. I don't actually know why we stopped. I literally cannot think of the
A lot of
reason.
stuff was going on in our lives, and
I think
that
that
had to
was
take
it.
priority. Like you had,
Mm,
like I remember I had some issues going on, and then just the podcast stopped because I was the one who recorded it.
mm. Yeah, you recorded it, which I can record now, but yeah, it's just all weird. So we haven't got. We tried to start last week, but I think none of us was ready, so it was going to be last week. So today we tried. Today, we haven't got space or C and J here. They might drop in halfway through. Who knows? Um, but yeah, it's just us.
Hey, British.
It is the tea and crumpets
Hmm.
stream. So we might not even get a lot of people here because we have been absent for a while. We're going to try. We're trying our hardest to get back the podcast started and back to normal again, but it's just been hard to get going. I said busy lives and everything, and you know, so yeah, that's about it really. Until the other guys, maybe turn up. I don't know what else to kind of say and have their say as well on it.
Yeah, if you have any questions, by the way, just pop them in the chat.
Yeah, about anything. So this is kind of like what Waz said. It was going to be kind of like an update sort of. Well, we're going to do like the update sort of thing first. We want to try and revamp the whole thing. We want to go into details of what, but we do want to
We
revamp
I will
things.
say we just wanna branch off of Smash. We're still gonna do Smash, but we wanna focus on other stuff because Smash is ending in half a year, supposedly.
Yes. Mm. So yeah, we got to try and get some Smash sort of content before it goes. Especially we're on like the second to last fighter
Or last.
as well. And yeah, last five. Sorry, yeah, because we didn't really talk about Kazuya, but we will talk about Kazuya as well. So and yeah, get our thoughts across. So, but wow, what do you want to talk about first? I mean, like just an overall podcast or something, or
I think we should just highlight the podcast first. That should because we have been gone for ages. That should be the first thing we cover.
Mm,
So yeah, we are planning on revamping it. We won't go into too much details, but we will end up reaching out to other gaming topics. We will probably stay around Nintendo mainly, but we will probably branch out to Microsoft and Sony, given not
yeah.
as much as Nintendo.
Or we can still do Nintendo,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
Nintendo will still be the core
mm.
topic of us, but we will end up branching out to the other consoles.
Hey, Micro, how you doing? But yeah, it's as I said to the guys as well. People saying about maybe a name change, but it's like, well, not really. You don't really have to change the name because really a new like podcast approaches is the phrase a new challenger approaches, which is in Street Fighter really and some other fighting games. So it doesn't have to be, like Smash related, even though they do the new challenger approaches anyway. But then who knows? We could say, oh, we're gonna get, like there's a theory going around on the leak that we're gonna get updates here and there, like just random shadow character
Hello guys, and
drops.
welcome to
Whether
a
or
new
not that's
podcast
true or not, I
approaches.
don't
You
know.
might be,
But then who knows? We might get just a random shadow dropped, you know, character, which would be amazing. So
but yeah, who knows?
so
Either way, we are gonna branch out from just Smash to at
yeah,
least broadly Nintendo at minimum.
yeah. Yeah, I said like this is going to be probably a pretty chill episode as well. I said like no space for CJ, so we're going to be probably really
Pretty
chilled.
chill and pretty short most likely. We're gonna talk about Kazuya and a certain leak, but besides that, I think we're just gonna stick to apologizing for being gone for like 3 months.
God, has it really been that long?
My last stream was 3 months ago.
Wow, jeez. So yeah, been gone quite a while. But yeah, no, I said like we're trying to get the podcast started again. Like, I love the podcast as well. I'm going to say this right now. I did try to leave it. I'm going to be honest here, but I do generally would miss it if I did go. So, and like I said to like Ware here and C&J, we built something really good here, and I don't want it to go. Like with especially the like guests we've had, we've worked so hard on it, all of us. Like, me designing thumbnails. I know I don't really do that much anymore anyway, but used to. And then like where you now stream it, and then C&J gets the guests, or you get the guests where and stuff. It's
You're the mind of reason.
yeah, mind of reason. You think so? I tried to be at least. So yeah, it's been a moment. So we're trying. So especially my priorities have changed as well. Like because obviously people don't know I've got a kid now, so it's kind of like my priorities have shifted. But it's still good to talk about Nintendo stuff with people and stuff, and especially the guests. I said we go back to the guests thing with all the guests we've had, talking to them about Nintendo stuff, which I would never thought I would talk to Papa Genos at all, like if it wasn't for the podcast. So I'll meet all these crazy guests and all these random people that I didn't know existed. So yeah, that's my thing. Take away from this and what's been going on. Yeah, and it looks like we're doing good. I think we've got 4 likes. Obviously, some people have missed us.
My thing about all this is I have wanted to bring the podcast back. I won't lie, Judo, because I have been trying to bring it back because I was having some issues at one point. I'm not going to get into it. And I was trying to bring it back ever since I came back, and there was issues on all ends. I think it was partly because we haven't done it for so long, so getting back into the groove of things after a month or two of not doing it, when I finally could come back, kind of was daunting, because let's say when Ant took a break, I still kept the podcast moving. When I left, it just all of a sudden died for some reason.
I think it's like I wanted to give the reins to like obviously like you guys. I wanted to kind of like move on, do my own sort of thing, but not in a like bad way, like or anything. It's just because like I wanted you guys to take the project like further, if that made sense, without me. And it's no way like any hard feelings or anything like that. It's just literally I wanted the guys to just take over from it, really. And I still might be able to do that. So hey toddler, how you doing? So yeah, so that's all really. I said it's just been so hard to start back up. And I said like no C&J space. So I said I love the podcast. It's one of my, favorite things to talk about Nintendo stuff. And when Smash does end, we will be talking about like not just Nintendo, but PlayStation, Xbox, PC stuff, fighting games and stuff, and just to talk about literally everything. And I love talking about stuff. This is one of the things that I guess like even my community liked about not just like my amazing content. Joke guys, but just also like the whole it's great to talk about Smash and leaks and what leaks are wrong and just laugh at them in the face and sort of thing. And I love this. I mean, I hope that it shows through the passion of talking about things that I really do like this. I really do like talking about stuff. So yeah. It has been a while, yes. So welcome everybody. How you doing?
Yeah.
So anything else to add about that?
I don't think so. Well, I don't think so. I think that's pretty well rounded.
No, I said before, like before you guys got here as well. If there's any sort of thing you guys want us to talk about, like any questions about anything that's going on or anything, just let us know. As I said, for ages we've been trying to get this podcast up and running. So because I know there's a lot of watching. So if there's anybody, just let us know. So other than that, I think we should get into some topics. I think the thing is, see, before we get into topics, because Smash that we know of is coming to an end, and I definitely think it's coming to an end. I don't think we're going to get another Fires Pass, maybe a shadow drop character or an extra character. That's probably it.
I think a bonus is possible, but I doubt anything past that.
Yeah. I really think it's going to be what's the word? What the word I'm looking for? Can't think of it. I was getting to a point here, but now I completely forgot what I was saying. As usual. I think it's like like I literally cannot think what I was saying, guys. It's late here. I'm old as well, if you guys don't know.
A bit awkward because we're just getting back in the podcast.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. We're just trying to get into the groove of things. So.
Like, not really used to doing the podcast thing, are you? Again.
And especially like there's only like two of us doing it. Like the first podcast back, and it's just two of us doing it because the other guys just due to reasons like
C and J was here, but his grandma was
yelling at clouds.
Yeah. And SpaceKing, I don't know if he knows that we're starting earlier than usual now on, but I'll make sure to see if we can at least get SpaceKing here next episode.
Yeah,
because I think C and J will, unless there's an actual issue.
Yeah. So, how's it going? How's it going, Hunt and Luigi? Welcome, and Todd and Grit and Micro. I don't know if you guys do it, but yeah, we're just trying to get back into the groove of it all. And so I'm really trying to think of what that podcast, the whole thing I was talking about. Like, I cannot remember. Yeah, it's to do with the new character. Oh, that's it, because Smash is ending. That's it. I know exactly what we're talking about. So, Smash speculation. I don't know. Would you say it's dying as such?
I wouldn't say it's dying, but I'd say it's definitely slowing down.
It's definitely slowed down. So this is what I was trying to get to. So
it hit its peak, I'd say, with Pack 5.
What was Pack 5?
Byleth. Because everyone was saying, oh, it's going to be Kratos, or it's going to be Master Chief. Oh my god, it's going to be Sora. No, screw you, it's Fire Emblem.
Which might happen again. Can you imagine if we got
I don't think we're going to get Fire Emblem, but I don't think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be in a crazy edition, like, oh my god, it's going to be Master Chief. I think people are just... And I feel like people are overhyping themselves again. I really do feel like we're either going to see a very niche first party, a niche third party, like Soul Bad Guy, or just a first party.
Yeah, remember hype responsibility. So, as I was saying, Smash speculation is definitely slowing down near enough to a halt, because the only person I really watch Smash speculation now is literally just Papagenos.
What about block content, though?
I don't really watch his stuff anymore. I think because the whole vibe of like, now this is just one man's opinion, but the whole 4chan leak or copying another said YouTuber's content, So it's definitely slowed down, and there's not much to talk about. Well, we've got lots of stuff to talk about because it's been weeks since we've done anything, but regardless of like leaks and stuff, and I said before, we can still talk about stuff. And don't forget, guys, if you've got any questions in the chat about like Smash speculation or podcasts in general, just let us know. We can answer your questions, because that would be good for us and good content for us as well. So to talk about stuff,
give us ideas and we'll steal them.
Yeah, basically, we'd do like what other YouTubers do, basically stealing other people's content, because that's what we do. Nothing original. We haven't got any originality, as somebody told me the other day. So, but yeah. So I think that concludes that. So if there isn't like much to talk about, just to say, throw stuff in chat, and we'll get into the first bit of it, which is that leak, that rapping Mario leak, wherever it is.
I mean, first thing we should talk about is probably Kazuya, to be honest.
Yeah, Kazuya, actually, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, Kazuya came out.
So, guys, remember when I said Heihachi was a Tekken rep, was the most likely newcomer, and then Heihachi happened and I gave up? And now Kazuya's in.
I know. I just remember though vaguely that you said that I doubt another Tekken character is going to get in now, because it's like, was it one button per limb or something?
No, I didn't say that. I just said I feel like it won't happen because I don't think they're gonna. Because I obviously the Heihachi Me costume happened, and I kind of thought, well, shit.
Yeah.
I've made myself look like an idiot, and now I just wish I stuck with my guns.
See, I
But I
did,
also thought I'd only get one fighting game rep, and Min Min was treated like a fighting game rep.
and also you're good at like changing someone's opinion. Like me, like you constantly change it. You bring up so many good arguments. I think that's why I'm like, oh, he said this, so that sounds really good. So that's why I actually thought, well, maybe because remember the whole thing we didn't realize it was the whole what was it? Like what characters they tried to add in but they couldn't, and they'll add something else in instead.
Yeah.
So like Spring, like they couldn't do Spring Man for some reason, but they wanted Min Min instead and stuff like that. So I wanted Kazuya over Heihachi, to be honest, because they've changed. See, I like I don't know what it was about Heihachi I didn't want in. I mean, I think a Tekken rep should have got in, but I think
You're
Yoshimitsu
jealous
would
of
have been
his
good.
looks.
Yeah, exactly. His old grandpa looks. So
Yeah.
um,
You're jealous of his dad vibe.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, where I'm just going to DM you something very quickly. Yeah, so that's that.
What? Just put hope in the kitchen.
No, we're not in the kitchen.
Just put hope in the kitchen.
Hang on, guys. I'm just sending the West something. So yeah, there's that. One other Pokemon rep because anyone else is going to be crap. Cap. He was a waste man of a character though. To be honest, though, I think that considering how, like, what's the word? Like Namco helped, create Smash Ultimate and was the 3DS and Wii U team. I think it was a character where it was like nobody could be angry at that character. That's the thing.
Anyone can be angry at a character.
Yeah, they can be angry, but it's like one of these characters that you just
I remember
can't.
people were saying, "Oh, Rex is finally going to get in. Finally, we're going to get Xenoblade 2 representation." As soon as I get in, all I hear is moaning like, "What?"
He's a Mikosh.
I'm not even a Xenoblade 2 guy, and I was fine with them, and I was just confused why people were moaning after saying, "Oh, we want them so bad."
Mm. So yeah, I think I've got some. Wow, I've got a stalker. I think I've got a few stalkers. I'm just saying that right now. So, because it seems like some people follow me from stream here, which is cool. You know who you are. See, where do you see what I mean now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you, didn't I?
I was watching him.
See,
I was watching him. Don't
stalker.
worry.
I told you I got a stalker. I feel flattered.
You should be jealous.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm so jealous. I've got a stalker. Anyway, so yeah, no, it's just so weird to me. Like, hey, how you doing, Dead Prince? Welcome. So it's just so weird about the whole, well, Smash fans in general. Anyway, it's just so weird,
Like, I swear, if Crash got in, people would end up starting complaining about him all of a sudden.
Maybe.
Like I already made my opinions clear on Crash. I would prefer Tracer. I would prefer anyone else, to be honest.
Really? That's a hard take right there.
I just really like. I've tried to get in the Crash games. I don't like them. But the thing that really gets me about Crash is when it comes to additions, he's the most boring character I can think of.
Really? Okay.
Like even people say, "Oh, you have to play his games." I have. They're overrated.
Oh damn.
Like I'm not going to go as far to say Crash games are bad because I don't think they are. They're not for me, but I don't think they're bad. But but people act like they're the best platform. They're like an icon of platformers. They're not.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about a series who started off making you go for a 3D area with a D-pad. Like, I just have a personal vendetta against Crash, I guess. Like I used to want him a lot, and then I just kind of played his games. I was like, oh, I hate Crash.
Oh no, that's a very hard take there.
If you like him, this is what I'll say. If you like him, good for you. But I find it good if you respect what people like or don't like.
I think you've got you're onto something there about that, as in like if Crash gets added, yeah, it'd be great. But then if you think about it logically, he just spin dashes and everything like
He
this,
does
and it's
more
just
than
like
he does more than spin dash, but he's. But put it this way, they made Banjo boring.
I don't know.
Banjo,
I think Banjo's good, to be honest. That's my opinion, though.
no, not boring, wrong word, but like not
Bland.
bland and unique. Like he didn't really have anything to stand out, and I wouldn't say a limited use of special move. It's unique.
Mm. Yeah.
Interest.
So
It's just more of a hey, we need to squeeze a gimmick into this character kind of thing. It feels like.
yeah.
Like I don't know. I just don't
I,
like
me-
Crash. I guess.
I think they might even do the same as that with well, with Crash. They have to fit a gimmick.
We need to
just so
fit a
it's not
gimmick in.
boring.
Here's Aku Aku.
Yeah, probably. You say that. You say that they might do it.
Like here's like I just. If you like him, yeah, sure, whatever. I respect people who like him. I just don't respect the people who act like not like him and liking him as a sin.
Mm.
Which is a surprisingly decent chunk of vocal Crash fans. Like it's obviously the minority, but when it comes to vocal ones, you're apparently the son of Satan if you say, Crash wouldn't be that fun, wouldn't be that unique. In your
Well,
opinion.
to be honest, like I said, Crash will be cool just for the fans, and I know people are going to say this, and no matter how you swing it, but it's like the whole, PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox sort of thing, and I know what people are going to say. Crash is, Activision, not Sony,
I
but
mean,
was
after
back
the
in
stuff with Activision,
the
I want him even less, to be honest.
day.
And I'll still prefer a Call of Duty Soldier, so take that as you will. But I don't really see it. I think if you want to go for someone to represent that, you shouldn't go for Crash, you should go for Kratos. It would be like choosing... Who's a character related with Microsoft? That isn't...
Master Chief.
Who isn't owned by Microsoft? Who isn't owned by Microsoft?
That is a hard one.
Like, okay, the guy from Gears of War, but when Epic Games owned him, it's like going for him over Master Chief in my head.
Mm.
But before Microsoft owned him.
Yeah. Why did we? I thought it was talking about Kazuya. What led on to Crash? I can't remember.
You're talking to me, that's why.
Oh right, okay, cool.
But yeah, Kazuya. Honestly, I'll be honest. Fighting game characters are some of the most original characters in Smash.
Mm.
Like, besides Min Min, and I still like Min Min.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
they all bring that unique flair, and that's why. Because I do believe the next character is either going to be first party or a very niche third party. That's kind of why I hope if it is third party, it's Soul Bad Guy.
well, isn't there like a new character been released for Guilty Gear at the moment? So Guilty Gear is still going strong. That Jacko.
Oh, Guilty Gear
character.
Strive was apparently one of the most popular games on Steam, like fighting games on Steam.
Oh wow, well,
it's going really strong. It may actually be. I wouldn't be surprised if it boosts Ark into more of the mainstream audience. Not super mainstream, but more in the way of SNK mainstream. If that makes sense.
Yeah. 100%.
Where you're like, oh yeah, SNK, and then immediately forget who they are.
Yeah. But yeah, so as you said, like Kazuya was like I said before, like how I saw it is like I wasn't mad. I wouldn't mind a Tekken rep at all. It was fine with Kazuya. It was either Kazuya or Yoshimitsu, and I would have liked Yoshimitsu a lot more.
If we got a Tekken rep, I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised we got Kazuya, because in my head, he made the least sense out of like the three I could say. That being Heihachi, Jin, and Kazuya.
Just looking what the guys are saying quickly. Dead Prince says, my opinion still stands, Josie for Smash.
I agree with that opinion.
Yeah, I think Fortnite is very big, earning millions, so it wouldn't surprise me, especially that meeting which they couldn't talk about or whatever it was.
I
Um,
don't think he's going to be pack 3. I feel like that would have been revealed at pack 11, because I think that would have been revealed at E3. But you know,
mm,
if a certain leak is real, wink wink
which we will talk about.
continuity.
Critical says the only thing I liked about Plant and Kazuya that let me read it again. I'm only really like Plant and Kazuya, but I'm still happy for the people who wanted whoever got it. See, this is what I'm with Crit.
Yeah.
I'm with Crit with that. Like, I don't mind what character gets in. At the moment, there's not been one character in the DLC that says, oh, I'm like, oh, that's absolutely amazing. Even my reactions is because, like, I guess sometimes I'm like a bit shocked and stuff, and it is, but I'm shocked for the fans. But there's not one character that I personally wanted in Smash yet,
I mean,
and that's very hard
unless
because usually
you
it's
count
everyone.
everyone's here, I'm the same. I've definitely been shocked about characters though, like Sephiroth, and
Yeah,
Sephiroth shocked me, and Steve didn't shock me, but it shocked me they revealed him then. I thought they would have just delayed him till next E3.
yeah. Well, I think
And he
because the
still crashed
mind
Twitter, so
thing,
I'm wondering what would have happened if COVID wasn't a thing.
yeah. And just going through people, King Luigi says Guilty Gear Strive is dead now. New patch of the DB fighters murked it. Okay, interesting. Critical. T says also please do add Guilty Gear. Newest title is amazing. uh, Someone says Dick Dab. What are your thoughts on Skyrim Anniversary Dream being released? What's that being released on? I don't know.
It's being
And
oh yeah,
then
okay, that I haven't watched a lot of QuakeCon, but I do know that it's being released on PS5 and Xbox Series S and X.
God, they
I,
just keep releasing that game.
I mean, they're gonna release Skyrim even when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. Let's be real.
Yeah, on the next generation
It
after this.
like I'd say it's fine. I, I believe it's coming on Game Pass. I'm getting an Xbox Series X, so I might try it again. I just couldn't get into Skyrim on Switch. I just couldn't.
Mm,
Like,
mm.
I'm sure the combat is enjoyable, but I just couldn't enjoy it personally.
I've played a bit of Skyrim. I liked Oblivion more though of the two.
Um, I'll probably just wait because I was really on the fence about getting an Xbox at all.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that's kind of pushed me to get it is, well, Game Pass, but I would have had that on PC when I was gonna get an Xbox, because I was gonna get because I'm saying for a gaming PC.
All right. Yeah.
But the thing that
That's
really
cool.
pushed me to do it now is the fact that I'm pretty sure it's accepted that Microsoft isn't done by the publishers, and I don't like that.
Mm,
I fine with studios because they could use better funding and all that, but publishers is something where I know it's going to become more of a standard as we get into a cloud-based gaming landscape.
yeah.
Hell, part of me even thinks Sony might be bought in that respect. Nintendo, I think, is too close to Japan to let them be sold, though. But part of me does think Sony could realistically be bought eventually.
Mm,
But with that being said, let's say they buy someone like Square Enix, I want access to their games.
yeah.
And I don't want to have to
Um,
wait like a minimum of like 4 years to save for the gaming PC.
just watching Soul Angel Nana. Hey, actually, Jin Kazuya are the main characters of Tekken. Though. Well, how I saw it, it's a thing with the arms thing that what the creator of Arms said. Like when you play a fighting game, who is the main character really? Like it's the same with
Arms doesn't really have a story though.
yeah, true.
I don't really count the comic thing as a story because we don't have a story mode in the games where Tekken has a story mode.
It's the same as though Street Fighter
Like,
because like if you play each character you play as like if you complete the game the arcade mode as Ryu or Ken they're saying that you've won that tournament so that character has won so
I mean, with Street Fighter, it's a little different, but I highly doubt they're going to be like, yeah, let's go for Chun-Li when they have literally the most iconic fighting game character, and I'd argue the face of Capcom right there.
I definitely should feel like Chun-Li should be in but I still feel like Ryu should be first because I cannot be another character.
I would be pretty happy if Chun-Li got in. I would prefer the Capcom reps, namely Phoenix Wright and actually that's the only one.
Mm.
But Chun-Li is one where I would be fine with it, but also I don't feel like it would inherit a massive reaction.
No, it won't. It'd be one of these things where like probably the older generation will love it, and like not much of the
And then the newer
young
generation will be like, "Hey, look, it's that girl from Fortnite."
yeah. So yeah, so I'm happy with like Kazuya. It was either Kazuya or Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu could have, as like Papagino said, two birds with one stone. You get a Soul Calibur rep, and Soul Calibur rep as well as a Tekken rep. But which version of Yoshimitsu would you use? Because he's like an alien, but then he's a robot, then he's a wooden puppet.
I am gonna say when it comes to that, I really don't think that would have been a good rep for Tekken.
He can spin his sword round
I
as a
know,
recovery,
but it's
and
like
he's a sword fighter.
but it's like
all the
it's like
boxes.
taking the most mech. It's like taking a very mech character, but just justifying it because look, he represents Soul Calibur and Tekken.
Mm.
I'm not saying he's a bad choice. Just I feel like it would have been a bad first Tekken rep, and same with a first Soul Calibur rep.
Oh, so if it was like maybe the second, maybe
Second,
yeah.
I still think he actually should be second, and I'm personally offended that they chose Kazuya before him. But yeah, for a second one, after we get a Soul Calibur and a Tekken rep, yeah, that would be fine. But for a first one, he feels like you're just picking a weaker rep just for the sake of representing both.
Well, I mean, just like
just my personal opinion, though.
Well, they said they chose what's it called?
Kazuya.
Kazuya because he
Devil Jin and the Mishima fighting style thing.
Yeah, they chose him because of the Devil Gene makes
They wanted a unique moveset. I don't get why they didn't go for Jin, because Jin has like two fighting styles, while Kazuya only has one. He has the Devil Gene. He's like the best of all worlds, while Kazuya just feels like the odd chicken in the middle.
Well,
so I might just be salty because someone who is kind of a dick wanted Kazuya, and I told him it would never happen, and I look like an idiot now. Like, not never happen, but it would never happen before Jin and Hachi, and I look like an idiot now.
So,
but yeah, I'll say this. Kazuya is really fun. I would have preferred Heihachi or Jin personally, but yeah, Kazuya is really fun. I'm glad he got in.
Yeah. Well, like I said before, like, well, what they said, like, Kazuya was a perfect fit more than Heihachi because he's got the Devil Gene, so it means he can fly. But then, if you think about it, Brawler can't fly, and they managed to work him, so they must have made
I think it's more the fact that this is more unique, and it represents like more of the history of Tekken.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird.
Like the Devil Gene's integral to Tekken. I don't think what's it called? I don't think there's something like a Devil Gene's is integral to Wii Sports.
Yeah, it's just all weird.
But I will say the fact that we got me Brawler, me Swordfire, me Gunner, but no me Sportser is bullshit.
Oh, what? Sorry?
The fact that we haven't got me Sportser is bullshit.
Or musician.
No, just like me Sports is one of the most iconic games in Nintendo's library, and ironically, the fact that that isn't represented in the Mii Fire is dumb.
Yeah, it's a bit weird with that. So, but yeah, so let's go on like how Kazuya plays. I'm quite confused with Kazuya. It's like
a fighting game, boy.
It's the whole half Vegeta as well. It's confusing when I say this because it's like kind of like, you know, what's the word?
Scary.
It's a 50-50 thing, like with Byleth. So it's kind of like it's cool to play as, but I don't know. It's
complicated. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. He's complicated, and it's complicated about him.
I mean, this is what I'd say. I think this is different. I think this is why fighting game characters can have such a tear in popularity. They're arguably the most unique, but at the same time, they have by far the highest difficulty curve.
And
I think that's a good thing because you're not gonna expect something that easy in something like Tekken or something like that.
I just want to say,
I can see why it does cause a divide in the Smash base.
I just want to say this. Thank you guys for being here. I mean, you could be anywhere else doing every single, like anything, any single stream or podcast, but you're here giving us all those views. So thank you so much.
All those views. You're giving us all that engagement. Make sure to hit the like button and comment.
Thank you for just being here. I mean, the worst thing you could do is just leave the stream right now. I mean, thank you guys for being here and still talking.
Giving us all the views.
Hey, if people can't take a joke,
just the way you said that, giving us all the views, wink wink.
Hey, I'm just learning from block content, you know.
Oh no.
Right, you ready to talk about some 4chan leaks?
Oh no. I hate you. Anyway, Rapper Mario, am I right? Real leak, Waluigi confirmed.
Well, what is the leak again? I don't understand.
It basically it heavily hinted to Kazuya. It hinted to Pyra. It said Dante would be a Mii costume, and then it said Then it said Phoenix Wright would be Pack 11. We would get more DLC. Gave a list of companies who would be involved with DLC past when the leak was posted. A lot of them have been added. They've made it clear that they won't all have characters. They could be someone as little as a spirit or as big as a fire. He said we'd get a bonus fighter, which wasn't actually... Like, you know the slot thing, which we know now? That wasn't known back then, so I consider that a plus, personally. Because I'm biased.
Yeah.
And want this leak to be real.
Yeah, I mean, the whole shadow dropping characters, shadow dropping maybe is be quite cool, but we'll have to see.
But this is what I'll say: the leak, this is my opinion. It's worth keeping in mind. I don't get why people are completely writing it off like it's nothing. It has gone stuff right, and I feel like the stuff it's gone right are pretty notable. But at the same time, we've got leaks of guest characters and more than one. It's worth keeping in mind. I strongly disagree with anyone who's like, it's not even worth keeping in mind. But I also feel like it's not worth anything more than that.
Yeah, so...
But yeah, I also said Waluigi would be the last character added, and Johnsy would likely be added after a bonus character, which would be from Legend of Zelda, and that means the leak's fake because we're never getting another Legend of Zelda rep.
Well, I tell you what, let's put it into the chat. What do you guys like? I know we discussed this many times. I mean, have any of you heard of this leak? This is for the chat specifically. Have you heard of this leak? Do you think it's real, fake? And if not, or so, or whatever, who do you want and who do you think the last character could be in Super Smash? That's the question for you. And we can, dissect. So what about you, I mean, I know you're waiting for Waluigi. Will it happen? Not sure. We get tennis. Oh yeah, we get tennis Waluigi.
Waluigi, my honest opinion, he is bonus or nothing. That's my honest opinion on his chances. I wouldn't go as far to say he can't get in without being a bonus. I will always have him noted, as I don't feel comfortable not having him noted. But I don't picture him being Pack 11. Now, bonus fire, I could definitely see him being a bonus if you get one.
Yeah, I feel like we might get a bonus character, and that'd be it. But I don't know about the shadow dropping characters throughout, whenever.
I wouldn't. Once again, I wouldn't completely write the leak off. The only way I see it being real though is if Phoenix Wright is last and they do something funny with his reveal trailer where they get Sakurai saying, "Remember, this is the last character," and it's just objection. Which would be in theme with him, with his character, to be fair. And I feel like it would be something in theme with Sakurai in a way.
I want, if Waluigi is the bonus fighter or a fighter in general, I really want him to like do the trailers, him breaking out the assist trophy thing.
He doesn't even
And I
get a
really want
trailer.
that.
It's just like, here's Waluigi. Stop tweeting at me now.
It's like this. It's like it's that shot out of Ultimate with Waluigi's assist trophy, but it says, "Well, here comes Waluigi again." Wait, he hasn't been called. He's an actual fighter. Duh, duh, duh. I don't know.
Wait, here's Waluigi. No, Waluigi, why do you have a gun?
No. Oh no.
No, Waluigi, no.
You better make me the next fighter. I don't know.
Waluigi, drop the gun. It ain't worth it.
Let's have a look.
Oh God, he freed them all. He freed them all.
Yeah, he freed
Call
all these
Sakurai. Call Isabel. We need her net.
I'm just looking at what Mike is saying. I don't believe he's real. As much as I'd like to see Phoenix Wright, it's already lost due to how many times Sakurai has said there's only one left.
What I'll say about that is I do think he's being honest, but also I don't think it's worth. But I also think it's worth knowing he isn't one to be 100% honest all the time. Like Ridley being too big, for example.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. There you go.
He is honest more than some Smash fans like to make out, though. Though he can deceive people, not in a bad way. Like I remember he did the thing where he said, "Oh, sadly we had to cut." I forgot if it was Zero Suit Samus or Sheik. I think it was Sheik. In Smash 4, just being like, JK, she's in.
Yeah.
Like,
so I'm just
Sakurai can lie / troll. I don't think he is. I feel like if he's lying, it's probably just for a bonus character, because what is he meant to say then? Oh, it's the last character except a bonus, which is a secret, guys. I could easily see a reality where there's a bonus, but he wants to temper people's expectations because there isn't a pass free.
I just want to know why people sent Anthony in chat. That's not my name.
What are they saying in chat?
Clearly says it's not Anthony keeps gaming, it's Ant keeps gaming.
It's
I don't know what
it's
people
Anthony keeps gaming.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So yeah, I don't know what to say to that. To be honest, just I hope we do get, like, I know it's not going to be a thing, but I hope we do get bonus.
Yeah, I want Smash to continue, because here's the thing: unless we get a port of Ultimate, we're never going to get a game this size again, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, not this size, more to this caliber. Like, characters are going to be cut, and while we may see them and everyone is here again at some point again, it ain't going to be anytime soon, and that's upsetting.
Yeah, it's really sad that it's coming to an end. I'm going to miss, it all, like the streams I did and everything. So I said hello. I said hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what else you want from me.
We want your credit details, Ant.
Oh, all right. Okay. It's Mr. Nunya.
Mr. Nunya.
But what I was saying as well at one point, them to actually make a fighters pass, like a battle pass where you get a character, you do like fights online or something to unlock this stage and stuff like that, what with a battle pass and stuff like that.
Honestly, if we get more DLC, and it isn't character, honestly, if we get more after Ultimate, I just want Mii costumes. I would love characters, but I would just want Mii costumes. I want some of these big name indie characters to finally be able to get in. I doubt it'll happen, but I would kill to see Freddy Fazbear in Smash at this point.
What's that? Freddy Fazbear?
Like, I'm not even being ironic. I genuinely want to see that happen. And I know it probably won't, and that upsets me. But oh well. It sucks, but life.
Yeah, I mean,
like, can I be more first world? Yeah, I know all that. I know people are suffering in third world countries, but I want Freddy Fazbear in Smash. Damn it!
Yeah. Well, I think people just can't take a joke. I think we got some. I think we need to just, do this right now, or you maybe where?
Who you referring to?
Yeah, as you can see,
I can't.
you can't see.
No, I'm blind. Don't have my glasses.
No, me too. What
Wait,
was happening?
wait. Is someone being
Yeah, I
who
think
is
it's
it?
just I'm being stalked.
Yeah, but who is it? Oh, Norris.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, I do. I just take it easy, man. I just take stuff easy, you know. Take it easy as it comes. They aren't the real ones. What?
There you
I'm
go.
so confused right now. Cheers. I'll just take stuff easy. I'm easy going, you know.
But yeah, with the Rapper Mario leak, what I'll say is it's true because Mario rap.
Mario Reps
Yeah,
presents.
that's his new neutral special. They're gonna add it as a free update.
Cool.
But yeah,
Uh,
it's worth
it's
keeping in mind.
sad.
But it's probably just a fake 4chan leak.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's
Like,
just a
like, like.
shame.
I
It's
mean,
just
read
all of
it. It
it's
says
so
we're gonna get
sad.
a Legend of Zelda rap. Like, that's ever gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. It's just, I just like Smash, and it's just a shame, that it's
All,
definitely.
all good things have to come to an end. That's something which is sad, but a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, you can't keep. Well, I mean, we can't just keep expecting Sakurai to do it all the time, even though people would
I,
probably
I,
want
I
that.
do genuinely think this is Sakurai's last game.
I do feel like that too.
Last Smash game. I still think he's going to do other games. He
Yeah,
was
I think.
apparently approached during the Smash 4 days of DLC to do a VR game. I'd actually
Yeah,
like to
and
see him do that.
he was trying to do what was it? Like a new Kirby game or
No,
something.
I think he's done with Kirby. Much like
Oh, he's done
Smash,
with
I
Kirby.
think he doesn't want to milk the series anymore.
Oh, okay.
But if I were to make a guess, I think he won't go to Kid Icarus. I feel like he'll either revive a new Nintendo series,
Mm.
or he will maybe do the VR game that he was approached to do during Smash 4.
Mm.
But he knew more people wanted the DLC.
Yeah.
And I think he made the right call, because I feel like, while I do feel like it would be understandable for him to leave after Smash 4, I feel like Ultimate is probably his most important game yet.
Oh, yeah.
Just for what it
Definitely.
represents.
I mean, to get all those game
No, not even
companies
that,
on
just for what it
board, and
represents, because it was a request from Iwata.
oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? He did say something about that.
Yeah, that's why I consider it his most important game. Obviously, it's a
Yeah.
massive achievement to get all these games together, but I feel like if Sakurai left this one hanging, wouldn't be. I don't think it would have been right in this case.
Yeah,
Understandable for sure, but not right.
absolutely. So, oh, I don't know what else. Just don't forget, guys, if there's any sort of thing you guys want to talk to us about, just say put your questions in there. It's literally anything to do with Smash or the podcast or anything.
Yeah, we'll take some questions, and I think we should wrap it up.
Yes, because we was only going to do a short one today anyway. So,
and I'm gonna, but will update saying I will try and do the timestamps for these now.
yeah, that's cool.
So any questions, guys?
Do 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 do. do.
Is that a no? Oh wait.
Well, we have 11 people here. They're just shy.
Well, how? Oh,
Dare you? What?
hello, Dub, Dubby. How's it been? Prospect of Waluigi being the final character. I am for it. I don't think he'll be Pack 11. I feel like my opinion is, if there's a bonus character, he's basically a lock. If not, he isn't impossible, but I wouldn't consider him likely.
Mm. Yeah, how's it going, Elliot? Nana? Yeah. What was that about Waluigi? Sorry. What's the new, what?
Elliot's question: prospect of Waluigi being the final character.
I don't think it'll be a final, but if it's like a what's the word?
Bonus.
Extra character, yeah, bonus extra character, then yeah.
What's the new schedule now? Same as old, just we took a massive break.
We're trying to get this podcast up and running again.
Yeah, we'll stick to Friday evenings though.
It's nice to have the guys back here though, like most of the guys here, which is really good. And you thought Sakurai's interview in Harada's bar? I
haven't actually watched that yet. We'll probably talk about that next podcast though.
I heard about that Sakurai doesn't like his face being used in memes.
Yeah. What I heard was he doesn't like to be in some, which was stressful for me on the Waluigi for Smash account because I was scared people would twist that to some he hates Waluigi shit. I'm surprised to say no one did actually do that from what I saw. So, congratulations, Smash fans, this time. You didn't try and twist someone into your narrative.
I know that what was the other thing? Can't remember what the other thing was going to say. Can't even think what I was going to say. Cannot think. There's something about that. Oh, I think Michael said something about a podcast. Welcome back, Todd.
Podcast 1 minute.
Sakurai being on a podcast. I've always wanted Sakurai to do his own gaming channel, because he sits there, does was it DLC spirit boards with no spirits and stuff like that.
Sakurai, I'm honestly surprised Harada got him, to be honest. He seems like a hard guy to get to sit down in one spot to do something like that. Not in a bad way, but in the way that he's very proactive. So in a very good way. Every game
Sakurai gaming channel, I'd watch that.
Oh no, if any game he'd play would probably be considered a lot for Smash. Oh my god, he played this Flash game, guys. Stick figure confirmed for Smash.
Random guy number 10 is joining Smash.
Oh my god, I'm scared. Because if he does leave Smash, I'm honestly scared to see what happens. Like, they're going to be conspiracy theories. It's going to be like Kojima with Abandoned. Oh, he's working on the next Smash in secret.
Yeah. FNAF first. Oh, Freddy Fazbear. I'm quite surprised Freddy Fazbear is not a Mikoshi, but then I don't know with the Scott thing happening.
I don't think the Scott thing would affect it. Much like the Activision situation, they're not gonna. I doubt they'll drop it. Plus, I feel like with that, unlike the Activision situation, it's much more confusing because I don't think Scott is in the wrong there. Because it's pretty. Because from what I've seen, it's pretty obvious he isn't just against gays, considering some people he donated to.
I mean, I don't really think about stuff like that. I
think in the world of business, they just wouldn't care.
Yeah, Nintendo just does not care.
Keep in mind, they worked with the composer for Dragon Quest. A known racist, bigot, transphobic, whatever the word for being against gay is. I forgot what it is.
See,
homophobic.
When somebody says about stuff like that and says that, I'm like, okay, cool. To me, you're just another human, and I'm another human. We live on planet Earth.
Yeah, I feel like if they work with him, they won't really be putting their nose up to Scott Cawthon. That being said, I'm very unsure if we'll get a Five Nights at Freddy's Me costume. I don't want to write it off because I just feel like it's a dumb thing to write off because it isn't impossible in my head. I also feel like something I can't say, it's likely.
Yeah.
Especially considering we haven't even got a Shovel Knight Me costume yet.
Yeah, it's shocking. Okay, Todd, see you later. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that, mate, honestly. It's good to have you here. Good to be back. Yeah, I just don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? Yeah. So yeah, I think that's all, guys. I think we might wrap it up there. Sorry, it's short and sweet, but again, we would be longer if we had the other two guys here, but we haven't got them, so we will probably leave it there.
Last chance to get any questions in. I'll give you. You have 2 more minutes, and we'll answer any questions left over.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, if you don't know this by now, that everything we say is a joke, don't take it so seriously, because we don't take it seriously.
We're British.
Yeah, come on. Okay.
Imagine taking British people seriously. We don't even exist. Sure, Elliot. You could probably join a future podcast. Won't say when, but you are a guest. Hit me up on Twitter at some point, because you are a Reddit mod for Waluigi Reddit.
Just be careful. Got over followers now.
He's already a guest. That's the reason I said yes.
What, for like a re?
Like a redo. He's already a guest in our podcast. So yeah, well, hit me up on Twitter, and I'll talk to you about it. Probably not today, because it's like nearly midnight here. So I'll probably talk to you about it tomorrow. Yeah, hit me up there.
Or just message the podcast, Twitter or Discord or WAH or myself or whoever. I need to find what I'm doing.
Probably not next week, though, because we probably will want 1 week to get stuff back together just with the podcast bros, because, you know...
I would like to get Papagenos back again for the final hurrah of Smash.
Oh, why not Last Chris? Block content, they're very iconic to Smash.
To be honest, I have not seen Last Chris. I spoke to Ben, asked if Ben spoke to Chris recently. He said he hasn't, but I know there's stuff going on, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, so... I don't know if he announced it or not, so I can't.
I wouldn't take the risk then.
Yeah.
But
so
yeah, I like that, Chris. His content wasn't the best. I personally liked his background noise, but yeah, he would, much like Block Content, he is a controversial figure of Smash.
Why not everyone? I think that would be everybody.
I think that would be a how to organize, especially with Lax Chris and Block Content. Lax Chris is nice, but he is the person who's be like, oh shit, we need to be on it. I'll jump in last minute.
Yeah.
And Block Content is impossible to contact.
We try not to rush stuff, and we try not to get like 2 guests at the same time. So I know you'd like to talk to.
It depends. We'll get 2 guests if they're like connected.
Yeah, like Elliot, I know you said you would like to talk to Papagenos, but we probably won't do that. It's just sort of because we don't want another guest to outshine another guest or something, because yeah, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, but he's just going to use it to spread the propaganda of Waluigi. Nothing wrong. No,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can talk to Papagenos. Just hit him up on Twitter. Not Twitter, on Discord. He's actually really accommodating to talk to people.
He doesn't mind. He's all open anyway. Like his DMs.
He might take a few days to reply, but that's about it.
Yeah, he's actually open to like anyone really, like to contact him.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say taking a few days to respond is that bad, because you know, unlike some people, he'll actually respond. Yeah, I wouldn't outshine Papagenos.
Yeah, exactly, Elliot. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but the word of Waluigi would.
That's why WAH's here every week. He outshines everyone with his Waluigi talk.
They're just jealous.
I wouldn't mind the Waluigi though. But final predictions go. Who do you think? And let's go bonus fight. We keep doing this, but I don't mind as many times as we talk about it.
Well, how about this? We do top 5 predictions for the final character. This is saying we don't get a bonus, by the way. This is for the final character, assuming we don't get a bonus.
Okay, so 5.
Actually, let's do 3 third party, 3 first party.
Oh, okay. So I think the 3 third parties. Well, first one has to be Waluigi.
Third party, Waluigi.
Oh, I'm getting confused. You know what I mean? The first party. Waluigi has to be him, hands down. Next one, Legend of Zelda character. I can see that happening with Breath of the Wild 2 to promote that.
Holy
Because even
shit, it's
Push
finally going to be
Dustin,
Tingle's time to shine.
because even like Push Dustin said, like usually the last character in Fight Pass is to push a game that's like
A more
that's
relevant game, or to make Smash feel less old.
yeah, it's kind of like more shelf life as
So
what
we're
people
going to get a
said.
character from the Fire Emblem remake.
Yes, Lynn.
Finally.
So I think Waluigi, Legend of Zelda character. Now one more, maybe a Pokemon because they got all the Pokemon games coming out. So maybe a Pokemon. That was all my first parties. For third parties, Master Chief. I think Master Chief would be one. Crash. And what other one? Can't think of any. Uh, what else? What I'm trying to think. Maybe go on in Guilty Gear. Let's say that.
Alright,
There's a
okay,
couple
I'm
of them.
going to say first, might as well go for third party. I don't think the stuff with Activision will affect Crash's chances. I don't think Crash is in. I don't think he has a chance at all, to be honest. But I don't think that'll affect his chances, because I doubt Nintendo's just going to upend all that work and all that money spent just to be like, you know what, you've been in one controversy which probably wouldn't even matter to us, considering Crash is more connected to Sony, being honest.
Mm.
But you know what, we're just going to drop this character we've probably spent millions of dollars on at this point, just because, one controversy. Quickly, add Fire Emblem to replace them. Smash fans love that, right? But yeah,
You
I'm
love it,
gonna
right?
say I'll just say I don't think Crash has a chance, but I don't think that that affects his chances at all. But if in terms of third party, I would say my top guesses are Eden from Dragalia Lost. Like the fact that it hasn't even got spirits yet is very suspicious to me. If it had spirits, I wouldn't really consider it likely. But that's the one thing, it has nothing. That really just makes me suspicious of it. The fact that they seem to be revisiting old ideas makes me think a Rhythm Heaven rep is oh so decently likely. And while I don't think he will be the last character, I just don't feel comfortable not mentioning him, Waluigi. And in terms of third party, I see people saying we're going to end with a crowd pleaser. I think we're going to end with someone small, to be honest. If I really had to choose, I'd probably say Phoenix Wright would be my top bet when it comes to third party, followed by Soul Bad Guy. And then I'd say a Shimigami Tensei rep, either Demi Fiend or whatever the name of the protagonist from 5 is. Given we're probably completely wrong and they're just going to throw something at us left field. Holy shit, guys. Fourth parties are now on the table. Get ready.
Yes, come on, Goku and Tony Hawk.
They're not going to add Goku. They're just going to add... They're just going to add a very niche fourth party owned by Nintendo. They're going to add Ash Ketchum.
Mike Tyson.
Anyway, I think that's it then.
Mike Tyson's owned by Nintendo, technically.
Yeah, so humans owned by Nintendo, Slavery 2021. Anyway, I think that's it then.
Cool.
What?
Wait, I thought you ended it.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll see you guys next time then.
All right, thanks guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Thank you everyone for coming back. It's pretty cool. As I said, we're trying to get this podcast back started again. Sorry about CNJ and SpaceKing not joining us. Hopefully they join us next time. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate that.
And bye.
Bye guys.
No Kirby bye.
Bye.
That is thing of the